Gentlemen, this is Tyron'e Southern's Cooking back at you today with another video. Alright, what we're going to be doing here today, we're going to be doing us an OREO Pound Cake. And what we got here, we got 4 sticks of unsalted butter, but we're going to use 3 in the cake and 1 in the icing. We got a pack of Oreo cookies, cream cheese. We're using heavy cream instead of milk. We also using vegetable oil. We got 5 eggs right there. We got our 2 1/4 cup of sugar. There's our heavy cream in this cup here, the warmed up. Our vanilla extract, baking powder. We got 3 cups of all-purpose flour, and we got some cornstarch. What we're gonna do right now, we're gonna take 6 tablespoons of flour and put it in this pan, and we're gonna put 6 tablespoons of cornstarch, and we're gonna make us some cake flour. So it's 2 tablespoons to each cup. So we got 3 cups. We're going to take 6 tablespoons. That's what we're doing. So we're going to go ahead and take us 6 tablespoons of flour out of here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Set that to the side. We're going to put us 6 tablespoons of cornstarch in. Make our cake flour. We're going to go ahead and put our baking powder in. That was 3, right? 4, 5. I think I'm counting right. 6. Now we're gonna go ahead and put our baking powder in, our salt. We ain't got about a tablespoon of baking powder in here anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and put that in there. We're gonna put us a little salt in there. We're gonna mix that up real good, y'all. Put us a little salt in there, like that. We're gonna stir this up real good. That's what we're gonna do. All right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put our 3 sticks of butter. Sure, none of my pan. 3 sticks of butter in our pan here. Yeah, butter, it's soft. That on in there. Spoon here. We'll get all this excess butter off the paper here. All right, what we finna do now, before we get started with our butter and stuff, we're gonna go ahead and get our cookies, and we're gonna go ahead and scrape the cream out of them. And we're gonna put it in the cream in this bowl here. And later on, we're gonna melt that cream, and we're gonna add it with our icing. So we're gonna go ahead and get these cookies here separated here with this cream. And we'll be back at you when we get through doing that. All right, y'all, we got 1 row of cookies in here with 3 rows of cookies. We got 1 row in here, and we got about 3/4 of a row in this here. This here going in our icing here. So we're gonna blend these here up real good. Set these to the side until we get ready for them. All right, we're gonna blend these up. Get them blended up real good, y'all. All right, y'all, we got these blended up real fine. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna dump them in this pan right here. And that's what we got right there. If y'all can see that there, hold the camera down so you can see that there. That's what we got right there, y'all. Nice and fine. That's what's going in our cake. Now we finna blend the ones that's going up in our icing. We're gonna go ahead and blend that up. We'll be back. All right, we got our icing cookies blended up. We're gonna put these to the side. All right, y'all, we finna go ahead and we finna blend our butter up. All right, we're gonna go ahead and add our sugar in a little bit at a time. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna let this blend up for about 8 minutes, because we want it to get creamy and fluffy. So we're gonna let it blend up for about 8 minutes, 8 or 10 minutes, till it get creamy and fluffy, y'all. And we'll be back. All right, y'all. It look like it's fluffy. Yeah, it's fluffy. I thought I had to blend it up some more here, so we're gonna straighten this one down. See how creamy, the fluffy it is here now? That's what you want. You don't want to miss that. You gotta let it blend up for about 8 or 10 minutes. Because you want it fluffy. You want it fluffy. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and start adding our eggs in one by one. Get that on enough. We start adding our flour and all the other stuff. All right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start adding our eggs in. Now what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and add our 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. We're gonna go ahead and add our vanilla extract. About a tablespoon of that. A little bit more. That's good. Our next thing we're gonna add now, start adding our flour. All right, we're gonna add a little bit of flour in here. Then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna mix this up. All right, we're gonna straighten the sides. All right, we're gonna straighten the sides here. We're gonna go ahead and add the rest of our flour in. All right, y'all, we're gonna go start pouring some heavy cream in here. Go ahead and pour that. That's a cup and about a quarter of heavy cream. All right, what we're gonna do now, we're finna straighten the sides again. Straighten the sides again. You know, we ain't have no baker's joy for that non-stick pan, so we had another one that just a regular non-stick. So what we did, we sprayed it real heavy, and we put vegetable oil in our pan too, and we also put flour at the bottom of it. So I hope that joker don't stick. So we're gonna let this mix up a little bit here. All right, y'all. We got our Oreo cookies here. We're gonna go ahead and pour that in the pan, and we're gonna fold that in. Before we fold that in, we're gonna go ahead and spray this doggone pan again, because we don't want this thing here to stick. God knows we don't want this here to stick. Went right in the store today to get everything to do this cake with. and forgot to get my doggone baker's jar. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna fold this here in, just like you see me doing here. Fold it in real good. Like you see me. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get it in our cake pan, y'all. We're gonna try to get this in our cake pan if we can. If we can. Get it all in there, y'all. We're gonna fold this, get all that, we're gonna get all this excess out of here. Alright, y'all. We're gonna spin this in here like that there. We're gonna pat it. We're gonna even it out, just like you see me doing. Like that there. We're gonna put it in the oven. About 50 minutes to an hour. We'll check it out. See how long it's gonna take. Alright, y'all, we finna go ahead and do our icing. We got a stick of butter right here. We can go ahead and put that in there. We got to get that off the side there. Got cream cheese. All right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna mix this in up, blend this up together. So what we're gonna do with this Oreo filling, remember I talked about this Oreo filling, we're gonna put it in the microwave and melt this. And we're gonna add that in with that there. All right, we put it in the microwave about 60 seconds. Got it good and melted. That's some butter right there on the end of that spoon right there. That can go in there too. So what we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take this off. And we're gonna go ahead and add that with that there. Alright, what we're gonna also do, we're gonna go ahead and add us some vanilla extract in here too. That's enough. We're gonna mix this with heavy cream. We ain't doing milk today, we're doing heavy cream. We're gonna sift our powdered sugar, y'all. We don't want no lumps in our powdered sugar. So this right here is gonna be about 2 cups right here. So we're gonna sift that. Make sure no lumps don't be in this here. Y'all remember your grandma used to have these right here, and your mama? Y'all remember these right here, don't you? I know y'all remember these right here. These old time sifters. All right. good to go, y'all. No lumps at all. Cool. Cool. All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add some this powdered sugar in here. Wasting it too, y'all. We're gonna add a little of this heavy cream in there. All right, we're gonna straighten the sides. All right, y'all, we're gonna add about another cup of powdered sugar. Get about another cup in there. We're gonna go ahead and add some heavy cream in there as well. I'm just eyeballing this, y'all. I can't tell you. Only thing I can tell you how much powdered sugar I'm putting in. We want it a little kind of loose because we want to be able to pour it on the cake. So we want the mix kind of loose. I think we about got it right there, y'all. No, that ain't loose enough. You see how it's still sticking onto my powder? I wanted to be able to kind of run down a little bit. So we're going to add some more heavy cream. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to pour this icing. I took my cookies out of this pot and put it in another little one. So we're going to go ahead and pour this icing in here. Still got some cookie crumbs already in this icing. But we're going to put cookie crumbs in it anyway, so. Alright, so I use 1 stick of butter, 1 pack of cream cheese, 3 cups of powdered sugar. I say about 1/4 cup of, no, I say about a half, almost a, shoot, I can't really say how much heavy cream. If you make this cake, you got to do it to your liking. That's all I can tell you, how thick you want your icing to be. So we're going to fold this here up into this icing here, just as you see me doing. Fold it all up just like that there, y'all. Make sure you get it all at the bottom. All right, this is our icing that's going on our cake. Right here. Now we're waiting on our cake to come out the oven, y'all. All right, y'all, our cake been in the oven for about an hour. Now we're gonna let it sit here for about 30 minutes. All right, y'all, we got our cake, cooled off. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start pouring us some icing. Trying to get us some icing on this cake here. Try to get us some icing on this cake. Icing kind of thick. Just roll down here. All right, what we're gonna do? We're gonna smooth this out a little bit, huh? We're gonna go ahead and cover this whole thing, huh? We got enough icing to do it. All right, y'all, we got our whole cake here, ice. We got plenty of icing left over. I used 3 cups of not brown sugar, but powdered sugar. So now we got some Oreo cookies. We're just gonna go ahead and stick maybe 4 of them up there like that there. Just like that there. All right, y'all. We finna cut this joker here now. All right, y'all, here we go. Here we go. We finna see what's going on. Finna see what's going on, y'all. All right. Broke up a little bit on me. That's what the inside there look like, y'all. We're finna see what it tastes like, y'all. Get this one out the way. This one out the way. I know it's moist. Yes, sir. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Y'all look at him. That heavy cream. They're using white milk. I knew it was gonna be a difference because when I cooked that doggone cornbread, that heavy cream, took that cornbread to a gallon. Everybody was asking who cooked that cornbread. This right here, y'all. This is what I'm talking about right here, y'all. This is what I'm talking about right here. All right. You like the video? If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. That's grace in the moment. I'm gonna cut me another piece of this now. Sure is. I gotta have me another piece of this. You know, it's a little sweet because I used 2 1/4 worth of sugar. But the Oreo cookies too. Oh yeah. Y'all, excuse me. I got to go. Peace out.